To test for electrical conductivity, pH and dissolved oxygen, we'll typically use little probes like these in the field. It's really important that you calibrate your probes before you leave to go out on your field trip. And it's also important to make sure you note the units that they use. So first things first, when we're doing these readings, we want to make sure our sample container is rinsed out. Again, we want to avoid contamination of our sample. So give it a rinse out once or twice, and then you want to fill it to maybe 3 or 4 centimetres high. Just as long as the probe head is submerged, you'll be fine. So to start with, we've got our probe. What we want to do is we want to take the cap off, put the probe into the solution, and then turn it on. Make sure the probe's in the solution before you do turn it on. Give it a bit of a swirl around and wait for the numbers on the screen to stabilise. Once it's stabilised, take a reading and make a note of what you get. With a dissolved oxygen meter, you do want to take the reading as soon as possible, maybe after 5 or 10 seconds, because the oxygen does get used up by the probe and it will affect your reading if you leave it for too long. Once you've finished taking your reading, you need to turn off the probe while it's still in the solution, give it a bit of a shake, and put the cap back on so it doesn't get damaged. As you can see, we've got 3 probes and they'll follow basically the same procedure to use each of them.